Hi, this is Rob from SolveTech, and I'm here to explain how our proprietary capacitance thickness gauging technology works. So here we have our BF200 gauge head, and this is an example gauge head. It has a measurement area, which is this black square, and there's a measurement gap, which the material enters through. So when the material goes in between the measurement area, it enters the electric field and causes a response, and that response is correlated to thickness. We can customize these measurement areas, and we use them with online gauging or offline gauging. Here we have our profiler, which is our offline lab gauge, and then we have our online multi-channel gauge, which has 10 channels directly adjacent to each other that operate completely independent from each other. When I take a piece of plastic film, for example, and stick it in the gauge head in between the plates, you can see there's a response. So it's reading this at 25.0 microns. Take it out, put it back in, and again we see 25.0 microns. So what's going on behind the scenes here? If we go into our cal screen, we can see that when we put the material in the gauge head, we see a change right here to this percentage, and that's the percentage response of the material. So we can correlate the percentage response to thickness. So right now it's reading at 25. Well, let's say it was actually 24 microns. We hit calibrate, and now the gauge is calibrated on this material. So the calibration is formulation dependent. Typically plastic film is pretty insensitive to changes in formulation. We can also use this technology to measure nonwovens, ceramic tape, and the variability of paper. The technology is precise, stable, and non-hazardous. You don't have any nuclear radiation or X-rays to worry about, and it also doesn't care about the optical properties of the film. You do want to stay away from applications that have high variability in the moisture content, and applications that are conductive, such as metals or any other conductive material. Thank you very much for taking the time to learn about our technology. Please contact me if you have any application questions, or if you'd like to send in some samples for testing. Thanks.